And we've got the man himself, Mathew Dickerson, on the phone, mate. Busy couple of weeks over the Easter and Anzac Day, long weekends. Anzac Day, great service, actually, on Monday, by the way. A huge turnout.
Yeah, it was really nice, actually. I haven't been to an Anzac Day for a couple of years, obviously, because of COVID restrictions. But the dawn service, I said easily over 1,000, maybe 1,500 people at dawn service, but probably 3,000 at the main service. And it's really nice to stand there at the cenotaph and look at the wonderful job that our staff have done preparing that area, the great job that the RSL sub-branch does in actually organising the whole event, and just to look out across a sea of people, it's actually a really nice feeling, and it's a very solemn event, so I actually really like Anzac Day.
Oh, it's really cool. And it's cool even, I was saying to do with yesterday, my son was asking about it because he heard the last post playing in the car when we were driving somewhere, and it was a good opportunity to explain to him. It was quite a moving moment.
Yeah, and hearing that last post play does put some put some tingles down your spine. Got a few words mixed there together, but also just the bagpipe, and the bagpipe looks like really hard work to play when you look at the expression on someone's face playing it. But it just sounds so classic. You just can't mistake that sound for anything else. So it is really nice seeing that, watching that, and just seeing some of the kids, the grandkids marching with medals from, obviously, it looks like their grandparents in some cases, maybe great-grandparents even. So just to see people involved, and it's not a celebration of war, it's really an acknowledgement that some people have made some incredible sacrifice, including their lives, so that we can enjoy this wonderful country that we live in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Now, let's talk about something really, really important that's happening this Thursday morning that will excite a lot of people, in particular if you live in the South Lakes region and you've got kids at school up on Sheridan Road.
This is something that has been talked about for a long time, and since I've come back in as mayor, I think it's the most common question I've been asked: when is the Boundary Road extension to Sheraton Road going to be open? Well, I can tell you here exclusively, Thursday morning it will be open. So if you're taking kids to school on Thursday, we're having an official ceremony early in the morning. We're going to drive the Mayoral EV through the ribbon, put some scissors on the front or something exciting like that, and it'll officially open that road. So then you'll have two ways of being able to access that area where the Christian school is, where St. John's is, where Bunnings is. That whole area there gets very congested, especially at school drop-off and, to a lesser extent, school pick-up time. That area is very congested. But that'll mean 2 points of access from there, which hopefully will alleviate some of that traffic build-up that's there.
Okay, so that's tomorrow morning.
Thursday morning. You heard it here first.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to use it Thursday, guaranteed, because I'm going back and forth up that way all the time, and it's going to cut some big time off for me. Let's also talk about the Mayor's Cup, which is coming up.
Yeah, that's something actually, it's quite nice. My father, when he was president of the Dubbo Greyhound Racing Club, over 40 years ago, he was first president, and he introduced this concept with the Mayor's Cup, where he used to get the local mayor to come along and present that cup to the winning trainer or the winning owner of the greyhound that won the Mayor's Cup. So we've had that. It had a bit of a lull there for a few years, but we've reignited that. So this Saturday night at the greyhound races, and the greyhound races are great. I went up there a few weeks ago, and it's getting some good crowds back up there. I think they're doing a really good job. The current board, the current president, are doing a fantastic job up there. So this Saturday night, go up to the greyhounds. You'll see the Mayor's Cup. You'll see myself. You'll see a few councillors up there. Again, I'll get to present that Mayor's Cup to the winning trainer, winning owner, and just keep that whole tradition going for, say, more than 40 years.
Hey, I do want to ask you a quick question. I know you're a busy man, but this new resident night that's happening next Wednesday night at the Cultural Centre, are you going to be there welcoming in the new residents?
I think it's really nice when those new residents come along to a new city to actually have the local mayor to come along and say, welcome to our city. And one of the comments that I used to get previously when we ran the new residents night is that, wow, you must really care about new residents to have the mayor come along and actually welcome. To be honest, I've got nothing else to do next Wednesday night, so don't tell the new residents that. But I think it is nice that we do care about these new residents enough, and we really rely on that continual injection of new people coming into our city to make sure that we keep growing the city, keep expanding our population, keep expanding our services. So those new residents, I actually think, are really important for the city, and it's great to see them. And I love hearing stories about why they chose Dubbo. Now, most people say because of the mayor of Dubbo, and that's the correct answer, of course. Some people have got other ideas. And actually, we did a citizenship ceremony last week. I get excited by those as well. 37 new citizens we've got now. So if you see one of those, say good day and welcome them for being an Aussie. But I love the idea that when you talk to these new citizens and the new residents, and you say, for new citizens in particular, you had all the world. You made the decision to leave your country. That's a big decision. You've got almost 200 countries across the world to go to, and you chose Australia. That's fantastic. But out of all the places, there's 100 cities in Australia, there's 1,700 towns in Australia, you chose Dubbo. Why did you do that? And one of the people at the new citizenship ceremony told me that they chose Dubbo because they were looking at various places to go and they saw pictures of Dubbo and all the people looked like they were smiling. So they thought, I want to go somewhere where everyone's happy. And I thought, that's fantastic. How simple is that? All the money we might spend on marketing Dubbo and marketing Australia, and it just took some people smiling in a photo to bring some people here. So,
historically, we've had that Smile Dubbo campaign.
Exactly right.
While you're in Dubbo, maybe we need to bring it back.
Well, that's right. The old Dubbo logo, the D on its side with the looking like a smiley face. That's exactly right. But how simple is that? And I just think, and it makes sense, if you're leaving somewhere, you want to go somewhere, you don't want to go somewhere where everything looks very serious and very staid. You want to go where it looks like it's going to be fun to be. So why not just have it based on smiles? That's just great.
Mayor of the region, Councillor Mathew Dickerson, thank you so much for your time this morning. And, appreciate you joining the show. We'll catch up in a week or so.
And keep smiling.
Keep smiling, Dubbo.